Welcome to the Throttle channel that brings you an alluring motor vehicle experience. The truth about the Volvo XC90 powertrain. For a long time, the Volvo XC90 has been the smart, safe pick in the world of luxury SUVs. And for years it had this very clever, if a little complex, engine, the T6. It was a 2.0-liter four-cylinder that was both supercharged and turbocharged. It was a wild piece of engineering that gave this big, family-hauling SUV the get-up and go of a six-cylinder. But recently, Volvo did something major. They killed it. Okay, so why should you even care? Because the old T6 engine was a legend. While every other huge SUV was using a big six-cylinder engine, Volvo went crazy with this little four-cylinder. To make it work, they threw every trick in the book at it. The supercharger gave it instant power, and right when it was about to run out of steam, the turbocharger would kick in and launch it forward. The result was an incredible 316 horsepower. But being that complex meant things could go wrong. It was a lot of parts working really, really hard. So when Volvo announced this new B6 mild hybrid, it wasn't just about power. And get this, the new engine has less horsepower, down to 295. But they claim it has more torque, which is that instant pulling power. So our goal today is to go past the numbers and put this thing to the ultimate test to see if it's a worthy successor or a massive downgrade. So when Volvo announced this new B6 mild hybrid, it wasn't just about power. And get this, the new engine has less horsepower, down to 295. But they claim it has more torque, which is that instant pulling power. So our goal today is to go past the numbers and put this thing to the ultimate test to see if it's a worthy successor or a massive downgrade. The old T6 engine was loud. You could hear the supercharger whine and feel all the machinery working. This new B6 is silent. It is so unbelievably smooth, it feels like you're being pushed by a magnetic force. Alright, enough talk. Let's see how fast this thing actually is. The old T6 was shockingly quick for a giant SUV, with 0 to 60 miles per hour times in the low to mid 6-second range. It was never slow. So, how does the new B6 compare? Volvo claims a 0 to 60 time of around 6.4 seconds, while some tests put it closer to 6.8 seconds. Behind the wheel, you would literally have to be a superhero to feel the difference in a drag race. There is more than enough power to blast onto the highway or pass anyone you want. But the way it delivers the power is a total game changer. The old T6 engine was loud. You could hear the supercharger whine and feel all the machinery working. This new B6 is silent. It is so unbelievably smooth, it feels like you're being pushed by a magnetic force. You hit the gas, and it just goes, no drama, no noise, just a pure, linear wave of power. For pure speed, it passes the test. The numbers are basically the same, but it feels a million times more luxurious. Let's look at the official EPA numbers. The old XC90 T6 was rated for about 22 mpg combined. The new B6, with its mild hybrid tech, gets an EPA rating of 23 mpg combined. That is just a 1 mpg improvement. It's an improvement, but it's not going to change the world. But here's the real story, what people actually get. Owners and reviewers are finding it's pretty easy to hit the official numbers with the B6, especially in city driving, where the super smooth start-stop system does its magic. So, will it save you a fortune on gas? Let's be real, no. An improvement of 1 or 2 mpg isn't going to make you rich. But it is a real, measurable improvement. It proves the hybrid system is actually doing something and isn't just a marketing gimmick. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more insane videos where we push cars to their absolute limits, subscribe right now. Hit that notification bell because you do not want to miss what's coming next.